Damian Lillard's 2 years younger and has taken the next step. Damian Lillard in this coming season will be the best true point guard.
No. Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. This video is basically going to be a 2-in-1, and the first thing I'm going to talk about is how people say Damian Lillard is a better player than Stephen Curry this season. The second thing I'm going to be talking about is that Steph Curry will not leave the Golden State Warriors in free agency. Like, come on, just stop the crap right now. He's not leaving the Golden State Warriors. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. So starting off, I'll give you all the reasons why Steph Curry is playing at a higher level this season than Damian Lillard. First of all, I'm going to make the argument that people make for Damian Lillard, and that is that the Blazers have a higher record, which yes, is true, and that he's carrying more than Steph Curry. So the first thing is true. The Blazers do have a better record, but it's not better by a lot. It's like the Warriors are only 3 games behind the Blazers right now at the time I'm making this video. Alright? And Damian Lillard has lots of very talented players. He has Derrick Jones Jr., he has Robert Covington, he has Melo, like Carmelo Anthony, the OG Melo, not LaMelo Ball, but Carmelo Anthony, who's playing really well this season, surprisingly at the age of 36. And it's not really surprising for LeBron, but for Carmelo Anthony, it's really surprising the way he's playing. Gary Trent Jr., now he's been traded, but he was playing really well in the absence of CJ McCollum. And CJ McCollum's impact to the Blazers is not as much as Klay Thompson's impact. So just imagine, Blazers can win without CJ McCollum, but it's going to be tough for the Warriors to win without Klay Thompson. But the way Steph Curry's been carrying and making them win, and you guys can see right there, Steph Curry missed 5 straight games, and then he just played against the Bulls, and the Warriors won. In Curry's absence, the Warriors were 1-4. They only won 1 game and lost 4 straight games. And then when Steph Curry returns against the Bulls, he drops 32 points with the 14-point win, and it's really obvious how impactful Steph Curry is to the Golden State Warriors this season. And definitely Damian Lillard is super impactful. In fact, he's my second favorite player of all time. And first is obviously Steph Curry. And this is not a biased video or anything, and I'm spitting straight facts to you right now. Damian Lillard's impact on the Blazers isn't as much. You can say Damian Lillard is more clutch. I can agree with you on that because Steph Curry has been known to miss some shots in the clutch moments, and Lillard has made more, and he's leading the league in field goal percentage and 3-point percentage in the clutch. And the clutch definition by the NBA is last 5 minutes of a game that is down by 5 or up by 5. I'm not saying Steph Curry doesn't have talent beside him. He has Draymond Green, who can give him the ball almost any possession. He has Andrew Wiggins, who's been a pretty consistent scorer this season, averaging 17.8 points a game. And he has Kelly Oubre, who hasn't been consistent offensively, but defensively he's pretty good. But they're just not as good as the Blazers supporting cast. Like Robert Covington is a sharpshooter and a really good shooter, and that's what Steph needs right now. He's carrying all the offensive weight. Lillard's not carrying all the offensive weight because he's had those key pieces like Gary Trent Jr., like I said, CJ McCollum, who yes has been injured, but he's played enough games to make the Blazers win a few of those games. When you talk about who's more deserving to win MVP this season, yeah, that's Damian Lillard, but MVP doesn't decide who's the better player. Like, when you look at the efficiencies, I'll show you the efficiencies right now. Damian Lillard is more, Stephen Curry is more efficient, and that matters. He takes less shots and makes more, which means that the team is going to get more possessions for other players to score, and he's still scoring 29.1 points a game. Lillard scoring 29.8, not that big of a difference, only 0.7. Yeah, so here's the stats. This is for Damian Lillard. 29.8 points, 4.3 rebounds, 7.8 assists. His field goal percentage, and this is what we came to see, the efficiency is 44.6%, which is pretty good. 3-point percentage, 37.4%, which is above average. His free throw percentage is 94.4%. For Curry, 29.1 points, 5.3 rebounds, 6.2 assists, 47.5% for the field goal percentage. That's a plus 2.9. His three-point percentage is 40.9%. That's a plus 3.5 than Damian Lillard. And his free throw percentage is only 2% less. But that comes with the fact that he's attempted more. But we're not even going to talk about that. It's fine. But yeah, it's less. If you want to talk about it, then it's less. If you want to talk about it, then the only argument you can make that Damian Lillard is more efficient than Steph Curry this season is the free throw percentage. But again, who cares about that? This is the three-point percentage and the field goal percentage. That's the most important, because the free throws aren't wasting time nor wasting points, because it's not wasting the minute. The clock just stops there, so you're not really wasting the time. To sum it up, Steph Curry is the more efficient scorer this season. The points per game is basically almost the same. He has to carry a bigger load, and his record overall as a team is only 3 games behind as of now. No one knows what's going to happen at the end of the season, but that's it. That's my argument, and this is why I think Steph Curry is at a better level, Max Kellerman, than Steph Curry this season. But yeah, moving on to the next part of the video.
Knowledge, actually. LeBron was tweeting about it during the All-Star weekend. He tweeted about how much he enjoyed being a teammate of Steph Curry's for the first time, which he did by selecting him on his team. And the All-Star weekend has become the premium recruiting spot for the NBA these days. And the reason this is relevant is because Steph has a contract extension this summer. He has 1 year left on his contract. And guys, listen, if he signs that extension, he could sign up to $200 million in more money. Then this is a moot point, and that's probably what's going to happen.
What this fatty's basically talking about is that after the All-Star game, LeBron tweeted, "So much fun to play with Steph Curry and to share the court with him, and greatest shooter of all time," and all that stuff. Nah, just stop. The reason he won't leave Golden State is because his legacy will be ruined. People are going to say that he left Golden State to win a championship. He couldn't win a championship there alone. He needs another star. And that's exactly what LeBron James has done his whole career, but no one talks about it. And that's because Steph Curry is way more hated than any other player in the NBA. LeBron left Cleveland to go to Miami to team up with 2 stars to win a championship. No one calls them Mickey Mouse rings. Then he came back to Cleveland when he noticed that Kyrie Irving was playing really good there. And then he won 1 championship there after losing to the Warriors many times. 4 times to be exact. 3 times actually. And then he went to Lakers. He decided to be the GM and gather any superstar there. And the superstar he got was Anthony Davis. And then they won the championship. Basically, I don't mean to hate on LeBron or anything, because obviously he's a great player. He's an exceptional talent, once in a lifetime. But I want to treat, I want people to treat Steph Curry the way they treat LeBron. They treat him like a king, and like all his rings are great and everything. But Steph Curry, they're saying he has Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson. That's why he won those rings. But LeBron had Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, so that's 2. And then he had Kyrie Irving. And then last season he had Anthony Davis and the GOAT Alex Caruso. So coming back to the topic, Steph will not leave Golden State because people will not treat him like LeBron, and he will get lots of hate. And I think if he can somehow win a championship with Klay Thompson, that would be more better for him instead of going to any other team. And again, if he wants to win championship and doesn't care what people say, yes, he will leave. But if he cares about his legacy and cares about how people will treat him afterwards, then he will not leave Golden State, for sure. That's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I upload NBA videos like this and news and analysis 4 times a week, so stay tuned for that. Peace out.